The statistics are plain and stark. California teens are more likely to be shot to death than to die in car accidents. A report out today by the children's advocacy group Children Now paints a grim picture of the violence that children face. Between 1991 and 93, more than 2,600 California teens were killed, more than 8,800 wounded by guns. Alameda County led the Bay Area in teen gun deaths during that period with 97. Contra Costa, San Francisco, Santa Clara followed. News Center 4's Soledad O'Brien is live in Oakland, where groups fight daily battles against the statistics. Soledad.
That's right, Pete. Clearly, the statistics are bad, and they are getting worse, and the violence is getting more widespread. But at the same time, there are some groups that are stepping up to the challenge, like the East Oakland Youth Development Center, where they see violence as an epidemic that can be treated. Gun violence among youth in California is growing. The figures are staggering, the ages younger and younger.
There is no community that does not have its tragedies to report and its injured children as a legacy of gun violence in California. It is not limited to any particular economic class or any particular geographic location. It is among us and everywhere.
Lois Salisbury is the executive director of the children's advocacy group Children Now. The group's new report, called the California County Datebook, highlights the growing incidence of gun violence. Salisbury blames the violence in part on cuts in programs and a lack of investment in children.
Employment opportunities. We are 50th out of 50 states in terms of teen unemployment.
Exposure and opportunity are really deterrents to violence.
Regina Rashid runs the East Oakland Youth Development Center, which serves about 500 neighborhood young people. Their programs are free.
We have a number of former juvenile offenders that are in our classes because they are choosing the right way to approach their life. They know what's out there, and they're choosing a different way.
The center provides the first steps to those options with job training and computer resource skill development. In other classes, students prepare for the GED. Once school lets out, children arrive for after-school programs in art and photography. The center's steel drum band plays in fairs and festivals and parades and has opened a baseball game for the Oakland A's.
You can never say, let's give up. What the East Oakland Youth Development Center intends to show is that we're providing parts of the solution.
In fact, in spite of the depressing statistics, the folks who authored the report say that there are solutions both at an individual level and a group level. They say people first have to decide whether they want to put their resources into children or into other things.